One of the greatest challenges of the Christian life is what to do when God seems silent. When God seems to be silent. I saw trouble coming for America a year and a half ago. I kept waiting on God to do something dramatic, expose the lies, the darkness, the enemy. I went through the election. It didn't turn out like I wanted. I'll just be honest with you. I thought God would speak in the election. That didn't happen. Then there was some confusion and challenges regarding how the vote was counted and whether there was fraud. And then I kept saying, well, God will speak, truth will out. That didn't happen. We were still waiting on the Durham report, whatever that's going to be. I guess my point is that when God is silent, and especially when you see your nation struggling and really struggling, I mean, in to the point of being in danger, it makes you wonder what to do. I've been frustrated with the church and my brothers and sisters. 40% of Christians in America are still not even registered to vote. 40%. 90 million Christians are eligible and registered to vote, but 40 million did not vote in the last election. And actually, My Faith Votes website says 15 million today are not even registered to vote. So when you see all of these things, you just say, Lord, where are you? I mean, where are you? Where are your people? What's going on here? And I get into a point of where I realized recently that sometimes I'm reading more blogs than I am my Bible because of all the events going on. And I just needed to change that. So I did find a psalm where the people of God were being threatened as a nation, as we are. It's Psalm 83. It starts off, do not keep silent, O God. The psalmist is crying out for his nation, Israel. Do not hold your peace. Don't be still, O God. Behold, your enemies make a tumult, and those who hate you have lifted up their heads. This is exactly where we are today, in my view. The wicked, according to Psalm 12:8, the wicked freely parade and prance about while evil is praised throughout the land. And this is what we're going through. And God seems silent. What do we do? I mean, where do we go? I mean, what are we to believe? I've asked God a lot about this because there are those who want to actually destroy America and remake it in an image of socialism. And it's not just about what it used to be, the Democrats or the Republicans working within the Constitution and within the framework of the doctrines of the Founding Fathers. That's not what's going on today, beloved. It's different. This is we're being faced with threatening us down to our foundations, our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, our history books. And this is what's going on today. And I'm concerned about it. I just say, well, what is going on, God? I mean, I'd like to hear a little word from you. And God did give me something to work on. 3 things that God's doing when he's silent. He's really speaking. He's just not saying anything. First thing is he's testing our faith. Remember in the book of Mark, chapter 4, and I believe it's Matthew 8, there's a storm that hits the boat. And all the disciples are terrified. They're on board and they're just going crazy. And Jesus is asleep. And they wake him up, and in Matthew's version, it says, don't you care that we're perishing? Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever felt like, hey, I'm about to die over here, and God, you seem to be asleep. Don't you care about my crisis? Don't you care about our situation? I asked God, don't you care anymore about America? But what does he say when he wakes up? He stops the sea. He commands it to be still, and he says, what's wrong, O ye of little faith? He was testing their faith. I mean, Jesus was not worried at all about the situation. And this is where we had a great lesson to learn. That's the first thing God is doing when he seems to be silent. He's testing our faith. The second one we'll get to next time. He's testing the hearts of all men. And that's what we're going to look at next time. Hey, Ray McCollum here. Thanks for watching the video. I hope it was a blessing to you. Go ahead and subscribe now. There's a lot more where that came from.